Hello there YouTube, this is BadfatPanda here. I am going to be bringing you guys a free-for-all on Quarry this time, and this is an F2000 match. My class setup for this one is the F2000 with the silencer, M93 Raffica, the Scavenger Pro, Stopping Power Pro, and Ninja Pro are my perks. I am using Claymores, stun grenades, and I believe that is the extent of my loadout. And you may notice that I have Urban on this F2000, and I just recently prestiged, and I just recently came upon unlocking the F2000, and it was got a fair amount of requests to use it early on, so I decided to go ahead and have a go. And that have a go spirit got me through so many matches of various game types, because this gun absolutely fucking blows. It's definitely one of the more powerful guns in the game, but the recoil on it is just astounding. Normally, what they do is they go ahead and the Infinity Ward developers say, alright, we're going to make a gun have a moderate fire rate, we're going to give it high damage, and we're going to give it a lot of recoil. Or they say, we're going to give this gun low damage and no recoil. So, like the ACR or like the SCAR is pretty noticeable recoil, and so is the TAR. But then the F2000, it doesn't have the power of the SCAR or the TAR, and it doesn't have the limitless recoil of the ACR. It's just sort of stuck in the middle. It's just sort of like a sad baby just looking there like, who wants this child? And I really can't give it a comparative title from like a gun in COD 4. Here I got shot in the back. I'm really pissed about that. And you're maybe wondering why I'm setting off all these claymores near certain things that may seem out of the way. When you're playing free-for-all, when you're playing any game type, pop a claymore near something that's going to explode. I think I got a kill later on from me planting a claymore near that car right there, and I did earlier, and I also plant them near gas cans. That's just protecting my flank. I don't want to engage people that already know where I am. There's no reason to, and you have to play to the strengths of your gun. This gun has insane recoil, and it's not predictable. That's the one thing. Excuse me. Before I started playing all of these matches, I thought that it was just straight up. It was the recoil on the F2000. I was wrong. It goes up and right, it goes up and left, but it will go up. So it is a headshot machine. You notice I already have Urban Camo on this, and I've been playing with it for like, I don't know, maybe an hour or so. So it's pretty. I think my headshot to actual kill count for this thing is like almost 20%, which is pretty insane for an assault rifle. And it's not because I'm accurate, because I sure am hell is not. Fuck at this. All right, sure as hell am not. But the recoil on this, if you're going to compensate for it, I would say 9 times out of 10, try and shoot toward the left hip of the person you're aiming at, and it'll probably go up toward a headshot. As far as the range and the reason I'm using these perks, stopping power is needed on the F2000 for short range encounters. On free-for-all, there are a lot of short range encounters, so I decided that it was worth it, rather than put something like Cold-Blooded on, which is probably the other perk that I use most often in free-for-all matches. My kill streak setup for this is, I believe, Predator Missile, Harrier, and Pavlo. And I get a couple of Predator Missiles toward the beginning, and then I just go on a Wraith kill streak and start to kill people. That guy is, unfortunately for me, bad, and that's just showing you the recoil in the F2000. This guy kills me twice, and I don't know, he just like walks around corners with Danger Close and Semtex. I think that's the standard class that with the L86, which I don't think is a great weapon. I'll get into that later though. There I get a nice little double with a Predator Missile, which is pretty hot. I don't see many doubles with Predator Missiles in free-for-all. Here I'm actually, you can see that I'm still playing to my normal tactics. I just like setting off time bombs here, because I do get occasional kills with them. I ended up popping a gas container on high-rise the other day and got a triple kill like a minute later, and I was pretty happy about that. But so yeah, just as long as you're not near the gas containers, feel free to shoot them. They may get you extra kills. It's like popping a claymore. You don't even have to remember or go back and monitor the situation. It's just you have a chance to get a free kill, so why not? So there my claymore actually does get a kill for me, and I'm going around the outside of the map. I'm not altering my game type to fit this weapon, which I don't think it's necessary. That guy, he camps in that corner. I killed him earlier with a Predator missile. I killed him there again in that same corner, and he just seems to like that corner a lot. And I'm just running around to this side. I actually like these buildings over here to protect myself a bit when I'm playing free-for-all. And make sure you watch these square blocks of stone, because it's just, you find campers a lot in free-for-all, either under those rails over there to the left of me, in that house, positioned around these stones. I don't even know how to get to most of the places that I find people that kill me, but they do somehow, so kudos to them. Here I'm just checking my corners, walking around, making sure that there's nobody here. I see that guy moving around there. I try and figure out where he's going, and finally come upon him right here, get the kill. And so yes, earlier I was saying stopping power is needed for close range. If you're going to be using the F2000 for long range, with a silencer, you might want to consider your options. It's probably good for close range encounters. It's great hip fire, actually. I found that pretty interesting during like a couple drop shots and close shots that I was not necessarily having the encounter anywhere near where I wanted to. See, it's a headshot machine. Look at that, another headshot, and I wasn't even trying. And so if somebody comes upon you, you can just like spray and pray without steady aim, and you can almost always get the kill. Here I'm just checking my score and checking my kill streak. I am going to let the Harriers do the work. Unfortunately, they take a bit long to get started doing work, so I'm set. I have to sit in the corner here and figure out what to do, where to go to get my next kills. I see a couple people in the UAV over to the left here. I know that they are far out of range, and I know that I don't want to try and engage them over there because the F2000 is horrible at long range. I might eventually upload a clip of me rage quitting because of the F2000 recoil. It was the first kill of the map. I died just because I emptied an entire clip into this guy, and the recoil just went like 3-4 feet above his head. And you definitely have to burst with this weapon, but even bursting, because of the high fire rate, is sort of a challenge. There I get my payload, and it gets quite a few kills for me, and that's really what it should do, because my Harriers is picking up the slack where the Harrier left off, because the Harrier really didn't do much. And here I'm just trying to run around and get a couple quick kills to end the game, hopefully, because I am very excited here. It was pretty early in the morning. I think it was like 7, and so I was pretty pumped for this, because I'd been doing it all last night trying to get the F2000 kills, and then finally got a good game. I decided that free for all would be my best bet, because I'm pretty good at free for all. Like if I ever have weapon challenges and stuff like that, just stupid things to do, I can most likely go into free for all and get a game recorded in a couple minutes, or a couple matches, sorry about that. So here, it is coming to a close. I got a ghost kill, Transformer, I believe. But if you like this, feel free to comment, rate, and subscribe if you have not. Also, post a note in the comment of any other guns you want me to use. I'm going to try and get all of them in at least one commentary in the next couple weeks, so have fun and have a great day.